Madden?
So yeah.
I ain't one of my powder blue, fam. That powder blue got my ass bust last time. I don't like that shit.
That's it.
But he was getting freaky. Leather suits on, big glasses, yellow tint, you know.
Yeah, like you was in the face.
I had juvenile on this song when the country, when the South wasn't even playing in New York City. This was that record right here. Okay. That accepted down south in New York City. Down bottom, Black On, and Young One, Juvenile. Okay?
Yeah. Swiss.
Let's get this word, man. Young Monster, nigga.
Oh, I'm telling you about Tony right now.
I'm going to that goddamn liquor store as soon as I get out tomorrow. I gotta go get something. Oh, that nigga got DeAndre Hopkins. Oh, he traded Todd Crane. Ah, damn. I ain't tricky.
What the attack on?
TJ Watt.
I didn't exactly.
Okay, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the newly named Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Pittsburgh Steelers and our home team. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
Alright, I'm shaking it.
Alright, I'm here, little Boney. Let me lock in right quick, though. You can watch my stream.
I'm in the park on my can, so.
Alright, that's it. I was with him. I'm on his mad right quick. Let me lock in and whoop this nigga right quick. I need this.
Time to the tailback. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Let's go. No, check that. Alert.
From the 30 on second down, Roethlisberger. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Kevon Seymour. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick 6.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And he'll give it here to his running back. Space to maneuver at the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Roethlisberger will throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. Partner, we had their game last week where they had 6 sacks, so a little bit more momentum here again in the first quarter.
And last week it appeared that they were coming out of sprinters blocks, chasing the quarterback. So how do they continue that? How do they keep making it happen? Different looks, different disguises, different angles that they chase it.
They were so disruptive last week. We'll see what the trend is here as we go forward. Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, it doesn't take any great analysis, no jokes, partner, okay? All right, on this one. But we just know that we're going to see this as the game moves forward. There's going to be 2 guys on him on just about every snap.
It's kind of a dare to throw his way, but they have to keep throwing his way.
The benefits could be great. You throw it to a great receiver, he could come down with it anyway.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. Herbert. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down.
On the ready. Recon, 132 fighter. He's crashing. He's checking.
There's Mostert. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. Leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
That's about what you would expect since they're so efficient on picking up 3rd downs in the top 5 in the NFL. It's all a mindset, and I'm guarantee you, it started in the offseason. 3rd down's important to them. they find a way to pick them up at a very good clip.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
Boy, nowhere to go at all on that 1st down run as they will get to him behind the line of scrimmage. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. To throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And caught by Henry. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Well, last year, Henry really looked poised for a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd, tore his ACL during OTAs, ruled out for the year. Actually was added to the active roster in a pretty heroic return for their playoff clash with New England, but did not play. 29 career games for Henry, 12 touchdowns, and now with Antonio Gates' career coming to a close, they expect a lot out of the 24-year-old Hunter Henry. He's going to fire one deep left sideline, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw here, Roethlisberger. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Obviously an important run to avoid the 3-and-out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation. Pick up the 1st down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit, too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7. 6-0 our score after 1.
Like 20. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
From the 38, Roethlisberger. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 43. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh 1st. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
On 1st and 10 is Counter. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
No spacing. Middle. 56 is the mic.
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And his kick is right through.
Next to score, Steelers 7, Chargers 6. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. The linebacker Ryan Shazier there to make the tackle.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ready? 50, plant. Pilot, 64, read. Come on now, come on now. Go.
On first down, Kellen, and an alley to run. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 34. Boy, the offensive line there, that was a thing of beauty to watch them block.
I love how you give a little appreciation for those big guys up front, and well-deserved. But how about the execution behind them? You could have gone into it. Great pocket by the running back. Quarterback puts it right in the perfect spot. Great mesh point by them. The timing on point. The run even better.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
Okay, ready? 55. Check, 55. Mike. Rabbit. Shoot.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The intended receiver there, Allen. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Rush in.
Now they try the right side here. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested, because you know the big guys up front, that's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
A run by Connor on first down, and a good one, as he'll get about 7 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
All right, now.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. They'll run it now out of the gun. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check. 56.
Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Steelers.
Black 30. 6 right there. 56. I'm coming after you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. We'll step aside and come back to Carson after this. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go again.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White, and he's going to push his way down to about the 12. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Charger first down.
Here we go. Set. 60-yard. Topper. Hit it.
They'll run on first down. It's Kelly, and he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Not today, you want. Not today. Get it.
Here's 2nd and 8. Flush to his right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third.
Well, he strung it out as far as he could, and I like the fact that he kept his eyes downfield, but he finally ran out of time and room. But I'll take that over forcing it downfield and possibly having it intercepted.
Off the play fake. Herbert. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. Trotting. There he goes, right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers.
They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
Hey, look out, Q. I gotta cut the stream off, bro. This shit lagging like a motherfucker, bro.
The opposite direction.
I gotta cut the stream off, bro.